is this? How do we... I'm gonna lower these side... Anyways. Let's see. Just bring up the... Trying to bring up the chat over here on my tablet and wait for it to come on live. Today I'll be using dowsing rods and tarot. It's going to be your choice, as usual. I always give you all a choice. I'm trying to bring up the chat here. I brought up my chat, but for some reason I was in someone else's live stream. I don't know how that worked, but it was. Let's see. All right, so I'll be doing a quick collective first, and then I will open it up for the free and pay until I'm done. So let me go ahead and get this ready to stamp. I think I put in there a collective reading. Did I, y'all? Did I put collective too? I think I said and collective, which means I will do a collective reading also. Yep, I did. So let me get ready to timestamp this. Okay. And I'm going to move these are the dowsing rods that I will be using. They're just my first set of them. So I'll probably get a better set because I noticed this bin. I'll probably get thicker ones, but I want to use this for the live stream just to see how it goes. Okay. But let me move that to the side quick. And oh, let me timestamp. Okay, so the collective I'm going to do today. Let's see what's going on for everybody. What's going on? This is kind of, it's a little dark. Does it even help? Let me see. Maybe it helps a little. Still seems a little dark. Do I need the other one on? It is overcast today. Let me see. There's too much light in my eyes over here when it's daylight. Let me turn off this one and see again. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm sorry. If it's a little dark, you can know. All right, let me see. Collective real quick. I'll stop messing with the lights. It's not too dark, meaning this little bobblehead over here is still bobbling his head from the light, so. Okay, let me see. All right. Okay, take some time to yourself, and maybe some of you have been doing it. Okay. It seems like some of you guys have been taking time to yourself. Maybe you've been kind of staying put, staying by yourself, being in this hermit mode type thing, so you can figure out what your life is about, right? You can figure out the opportunity. You can, like, sometimes when we go quiet, we go in this hermit mode type thing, we start to realize, we start to understand more things. Sometimes it just takes that solitude, you know? Having this inner wisdom and this solitude, but not realizing it until you go into the solitude mode. How do I explain this? Inflow, hello. How to explain this? Ryan, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. So, collective energy here. It does seem like there are opportunities that are either going to show up or are showing up, and it's good that, I guess, get some solitude to figure things out. Like the interaction, the solitude, the inner wisdom, figure things out. Because there are opportunities, and maybe figure out what it is that you really and truly want out of life. You don't want out of life. Very witty and blunt. energy through. A little gossipy, a little bit of a troublemaker at times, but not bad, or just a little bit of a troublemaker. Probably only because the blunt and the weakness of you, you know, people might look at you as a bit of a troublemaker when you really aren't. I don't think a lot of you are troublemakers. I think people just look at you guys like that times. Because also, I think that you speak the truth, or you know that, or something like this. And so people are going to label you as a bit of a troublemaker when all you are speaking the damn truth the whole time. Oh man, I totally understand this. I'm not realizing I totally get this too for myself. Well, I'm part of the collective too. As I'm doing the reason, like, wait a minute, this is making a lot of sense. So if it is for me, it must be for you all too. Like, wait a minute now. It does. You got to go inside. You got to take some time to yourself to really figure out what it is that you want. You know, figure out life. Let me grab Oracle because I don't want this to be a forever long thing. Grab an Oracle. Which one? I want the angel number one, whatever it is. The angel number Oracle list. Do you understand? Okay, good. Thank you, Roxanne. Thank you. I was gonna pull some more cards, but I'm not going to. Oh, my favorite number 2. 8 is my favorite number. Well, it's 8, right? But 8. 8 in itself is action, mastery, and accomplishments. So this says abundance. Angel whispers, the name of this. Blessings are here and more are on the way. Excuse me. Let yourself feel the abundant flow of prosperity that is all around you. As you stand in your highest self, you attract all that you once were seeking. Giving is always the doorway to success. The more good I do in the world, the more abundant my life grows. I radiate an energy of loving kindness. That's that. My goodness, it just started pouring down rain. It's almost, it's hailing. We only had one day of snow for like, 30 minutes and that was it. Now it was sunny earlier. Anyways, now it's hailing and, all right. It caught my attention because I can hear it like hitting the roof and stuff and hit skylight the window. Oh, good, very. Vay. I called you very. Vay. Hello, V. Thank you, thank you. Ash, hello. Is it Tara? Tara, hello. I sent payment. Oh, well. Let me go ahead and finish up this collective reading. All right, let's see. Well, let me do my Tibetan bowl. And thank you, T. I'll check that here in just a second. Thank you so much. If you donated, you will be first up. Let me do my Tibetan bowl. This is just for, I want to make sure this is going to be a great live stream. Love, light, positivity, and peace. Happiness. Anything other than that, well, you're just not welcomed here. Hallelujah. All right. All right, thank you. I don't know if I said Tara or Tara the first time. Okay, let's see. Let me check. Thank you. And these are my dowsing rods that I'm going to use. So you can, let me just, okay. I was going to dowsing rods when I'm done. What I do with these, like I said, they're a little bit thinner than I had hoped when I ordered them, okay? But I've already did my little prayer over them and all that kind of stuff. And what I'll do is I'll be holding them like this. They move a lot like this, so you could tell they move around a lot. But I'll hold them till they're straight like this. Then ask a question. So when I ask the question, look, I'm going to move them to show you. Yes will be this way. If it's a no, it'll go out to the side. So I was today, that or tarot, you can have the dowsing rods or the words. Okay. But we have a donation. So CT. Okay. Wondering if Spirit agrees with the decision I have made. Let's see. Tara. What a pretty name. What a pretty name. Okay, if Spirit agrees with the decision I have made. Yes. Look, do you have another question? Because your answer is going to be yes. Period. But let me pull cards to show you, okay? Let me pull cards to show you. Wait, are you donating for the cards or for the rods? I think you're donating for the cards. And yay! They seem to be, because I've practiced with them before I went going live. Today's the first day I'm going live with them. But I have practiced with them, and I feel they are accurate. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using them. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Tara, thank you. I would rather the tarot. Yes. And yes, you very much made the right decision. I will show you. I'll prove it to you. Or wait, you said if spirit agrees. Okay, wait. Does spirit agree with the decision I made? Yeah, they do. But I believe what matters the most is if you agree with it. If you feel it's the right thing. Because you kind of, oh my goodness. You kind of are telling you what you want. Like, okay, how do I explain? Your higher self is giving you hints and messages and this and that. So when you ask, like, does it agree with the decision? Yes. Because it is your higher self that probably helped you make that. Anyways, your higher self and the spirit energies around is the one helping you to make these decisions. So, okay, let me show you. Is this the decision? Did you decide, like, you know what? I'm ending this and I'm moving on. Because if you did, good. Good. Okay? Because new will be showing up. Look. This is very much what's needed to be done. Whatever it is that you did needed to be done. Now, I don't know if somebody here was not giving you enough, like, time and energy or something like this. But it is time to move on from a situation that has been done or ended or something like this. So it is that. Okay, because you just said, M Love, hello, hello. You just said, yes, but he is the greatest guy I've ever been with, so it's hard. I understand. Hey, I'm probably old enough to be your mother, so I've been through it. I understand you. Sometimes it's like, I'm just not feeling it, though. This is a wonderful person, will probably treat me wonderful the rest of my life. But I'm just not feeling it. And I can't make it. So if it's anything like that, I totally get it. Right? You can't... This day and age, we don't necessarily need a man to go out and take care of us. And like the old days where women couldn't get a job, they needed to have a man to help them live, you know, help them eat. Excuse me, I need Kleenex, right? But nowadays, nah, we have opportunity too. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need, and look, we're going to make it on our own no matter what. I don't know what this is about, but it does seem to be like, it's been time. Right, like that. Sometimes we do. We want things so bad, and we know it's like, God, but you know deep down that they for you or not. And it is okay. It is okay to let somebody go that you know you're not right for, or they're not right for you. They're a great person. They're a wonderful person. They're for me. And that is okay. And it's even... What a smart person to even realize that. You know how many people just stay for 20, 30 years being unhappy, knowing the whole time they could have probably found something else that worked better for them. Yet they stayed only because they don't want to make ruffles. They don't want to make any, you know, waves. They don't want to, you know what I mean? I understand what you're saying too. I get you. But this is probably why you got a yes immediately before I even pulled cards. Is I kind of was understanding the energy where you were coming out of, or coming from. I get that. It's familiar to me. And understand too, I'm not done pulling cards. Understand too, that if something is meant to be, it will be. Okay? It will be. Right now may not be the time, nor may it ever be the time. But right now, you know is not the time. That is okay. That in itself is very admirable of you to admit it. Not stay just because he's nice. You know what I mean? If it's meant to be, it will be in the future. Right now, it just isn't. There's no need to rush into things. There's no need to this. There's no need to, you don't feel the stay is needed. Does this make sense to you? Oh my goodness. Okay, what you told him? All right, exactly. Sometimes they're great people, yet they're just not for us. How many people done told me in the past, oh, you should have stayed with so-and-so. You should have stayed with so-and-so. They loved you. Well, I love them too, but not in the same way. I mean, I thought maybe I did. I tried it, but I just couldn't get there in that type of way. So should I have stayed just because he's so good to me? Maybe. Or should I have branched out on my own to see what else is out there? And that's exactly what I did. Do I wish I didn't? No, because I would have always wondered, right? I would have always wondered. So I'm glad I did what I did. If it's ever meant to be again, it will be again. But it ain't right now, and that's okay. I'm saying this for you too, right? It is okay. It is literally moving on to something better for you. This literally is showing improvements, but you gotta leave something in the past in order to get to the better. There will be communication or maybe even travel. There's a lot showing up for you, but you're gonna have to be able to let something go. Even, you know, they're good, you're gonna have to let it go for now. Or if you're that torn about it, and do you really love them? You really in love? You're like, no, not really. All right, then why you tore up? I'm just saying. I'm just being real with you. You know, that's all. All right. So this is your question here that you donated for, and I'll get that second one for you also because you do free yes no. So I'm gonna get that second one for you also. Let me get you some oracle cards to go with. If you don't want the oracle, you don't have to have it, but you just get it. You know, I'm just gonna give you one, two ways. You don't want it, ignore it. I'm using Chinese fortune cookie, one of my favorites here. Society. Yeah, don't worry about society. Who cares? But anyway, I don't know what it says, but society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Okay, there we go. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interest. First singles will be the result, which I did touch on. I mentioned you got to let stuff go. If you want new love to come in, if you want this to show up, you're going to have to let something else go. Go. All right, now let me get to your second question. Thank you, by the way. Let me do your second question here. Okay. Do you see us getting back in the future? Probably not. But okay, but I'm not Jill's. Let me pull some cards. I say probably not because I don't think you're feeling it. But let me see. Who's Aries or the fire sign? Maybe no one, but it seems like, look, I'm going to give this more of a no, and if you do, it's going to be a while, like the way down the road, if you do. But I'm seeing for a while. But there is one card that this pops up like maybe in the road, maybe, just maybe. But right now, no. Anytime soon, no. Okay? So I hope this makes sense to you. I don't know. I feel like that they could be very selfish energy or something like this, and I don't know if that will ever change. I don't know if they'll ever give you enough time that you deserve or something like this is coming out. So I don't think so. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, you know, right? Don't, hey, I'm not Jesus. Take it lightly. Take it lightly, okay? But thank you. Thank you for donating. Thank you for being here. Thanks, you guys. If you gave this a like, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Miss L, hello. You welcome. Thank you. Tara, thank you. Thank you. If you didn't get a free or any of that, let me know. I'm using the Dowsing rods today. This or tarot. So you can ask me a question. I'll use the rods if you want. It's the first time using them on a live stream, right? They're copper rods. You ask a question, let me explain. And I'm going to move them myself real quick with my fingers. If it's a yes, they will go this way. Sorry, they'll go this way, right? If it's a no, they'll go out to the sides like that. So I fixed the camera and hopefully you could see the rods. Good. All right. It's called Dowsing rods. So you can ask with this or tarot today. I'm not Jesus. You know, so take this stuff lightly, y'all. Will I get 16,500? Miss Lord. Is that money? Dollars? Will I get 16,500 what? Followers? And Miss L, you want the rods or you want the tarot? You let me know if you guys want rods. If you don't answer, or if you don't let me know with your question, we'll probably just use the rods. Miss L, will Miss L get 16,500? Okay, money, cash. Okay, hold up. Let's make sure they're good and okay. All right. Will Miss L get 16,500 cash? Well, you're gonna almost immediate yes. Do you see that? You got an immediate yes. Okay, so we're gonna do yes. So yes crosses this way, no goes out to the sides. So you got a yes for you. So very nice. Hey, take these rods lightly. It's the first time using them during the live stream. I do think they are pretty accurate though. All right. Knox, hello. Well, okay, inflow. To able start repaying loan from April. Okay. Okay. And I think you said rods. Yes, you. Inflow, in S-flow will able start repaying loan from April. Okay. So, a tool able start repaying loan from April. Wait, can you see them? Okay, it's crossing over. Yes, we're getting yes. Thank you to the spirit. It's a bit of a slow yes, but we got a yes. Okay. They're really thin, y'all, to hold. I need thicker ones. They're looking a little thin. They're like holding like toothpicks. Like, I need thicker ones. But I didn't realize they're so thin when I bought them. Okay. Yes. Thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it. Am I on the right path spiritually? Ash. All right, Ash and rods. All right, and you're welcome, y'all. Okay, is Ash on the right path? Okay, let's put him. Is Ash? Okay, wait. Let's get wait. Is Ash on the right path spiritually? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. They're like moving out to the no. They're moving out to no position. So I'm going to give that a no. But it's not a total no. Because they're not, look, I'm going to move them now. They're not all the way up, but they're most of the way. So I feel like that is more of a no, but it's not no. It's no, not yet, but you're getting there. You're getting close. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay. Okay. So that's like, ah. All right. All right, y'all. We can use the rods or the tarot. All right. You may ask whatever question you want with the rods, with tarot, no. Well, I guess it has to be yes, no with the rods too, because it's not going to answer you anything else but yes, no. So, who's Bill? Why do you always be calling me Bill, man? I'm Jill with a J. All right. I think you'd be doing it to irritate me because you always do it. And at some point, I'm going to take you out for doing it because you know my name is Jill. It's not funny to call me a man name if I'm not, okay? V. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Shelly. Well, I win 5 million here. No. But let me go. Do you want rods or tarot? If you don't specify, I'm going to use whatever. Okay, whichever one I think. Okay, let's see. Shelly. Let's make sure these are good. And all right. Let's get ready for Shelly. Will Shelly win 5 million this year? Can you see them, you guys? Oh, you can see them. It's going over to the nose. You see that? Sorry, but it's going with the nose. Okay. But it doesn't mean you won't win 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Let's think positive. Okay. We gotta think positive. Hey, doesn't mean I'm not gonna win 4 million though. Maybe not 5, but maybe, you know, I'm just saying. Think positive. Take this stuff lightly. All right, it's for entertainment purposes. But I do believe in them both. But hey, we gotta say it's for entertainment purposes. But thank you so much for being here, yo. Thanks for the likes. If you gave it a like, I appreciate that. If you subscribe, thank you. And we could ask celebrity questions too. Like, look, I'm gonna ask one. I've been wanting to ask this one. And I forgot to ask it earlier when I was testing out these rods. I'm gonna ask me a question. Is Elon Musk an alien? Okay, that's a no. No. Well, I thought he was. I don't know. He seemed like one, don't he? I don't know. I should ask if I'm an alien. Look, shoot. Let me play with these rods. Am I an alien? Nope. It's already going to the no. But it's a little bit like, it's catching. Like, no, but, not that, but something different. Look, it's still not, oh, can you see these? They're like playing back and forth, like not giving me a full no. You see them? Let me ask again. Sorry. Let me ask again. Maybe I should say, am I totally human? No. Am I part alien? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I asked differently. Instead of saying, am I alien? I said, am I part alien? They come out, yes. Oh, shit. Well, look, yo, I have been, anyways, people don't believe me. The 3 little dots on my chest, I was taken out of my home when I was a teenager. Onto a ship. I remember it all. I woke up on the table and everything. So no wonder, maybe that's why it comes through as part alien, because maybe they inserted something in me. Maybe they did something to me. I don't know. Made me part alien. I don't know. But I know it wasn't right. Or I'm right and everyone else ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But let's ask these rods some more questions. Have fun. I said, am I part alien? Yes. Wow. I think a lot of us probably are. Don't know it. You know, I think a lot of us are. Right, Roxanne? Roxanne. Like, I knew this bitch was different. Yes. Y'all don't have a question for the rods? Come on now. How fun. How different. Using the rods, the copper. You know, they originally used these copper rods to find water and wells and all that way back in the day. And do you know the Catholic Church outlawed them to be used for any type of divination, just like the outlawed tarot, because they know it helps and they want to be the only one to help. They don't want you to find and seek help outside of them. But anyways, that's no subject and topic, right? Don't have me get started on that one. V, aren't they fun? Ask a question, yo. Come on. Look, the rods today, you can ask more than one question. If it's not to do with you. If it's not to do with you. Like, you can ask me more than one question, but it can't do with you. Be like celebrities or the society or Bill Gates or Elon Musk or stuff like that. You can ask questions and we could use the rods and see if you got one. Educational time with Jills. I like it, V. Hello, L. Hello, Linda. Okay, you want to know W will return to you this year. I think this year. The rods, you want tarot. If you don't specify, I'll use the rods today. Let's see, Linda. All right, or use the rods. Let's shake these up, make sure they're good and ready to go. Okay, let me see. Let's get them straight. Hold up. Straighten out. Straighten your ass up. Okay, for Linda. Will W return to Linda this year? That's a no. Thank you, Spirit. It already went out to the no. I'm sorry, but you got a no on that. All right. Take it lightly, Aaron. All right. I remember as a teen, I woke up with bites on my neck, and I thought, oh, what I bit. Okay, let's see. Roxanne. As a teen, I woke up with bites on my neck and I thought I was bit by a vampire. Was I bit? Okay. Let's see. V. Okay, I'm going to get the after. Let's see. Let's get Roxanne. As a teen, I woke up with bites on my neck. I thought I was bit by a vampire. Was I? I don't think so, but I think you were bit by something. I don't think you were bit. It could have been something being, I don't know if something was implanted into your neck. Okay, hold on. Were you bit? I think that these come out confusing for this question because I don't think you were bit, but I think something was done. Roxanne, just for, let me see. Okay, Roxanne bit by a vampire. Oh shit! Oh shit! How's it cut? How? Roxanne, what the? I said yes. That's why I say I think it's going to come out confusing. I don't know if there's such things as vampires. I mean, I do believe that there's people who believe they are vampires. Do they exist? No. Drink blood, live for no. Drinking blood might help people their skin look younger, but I don't believe that vampires are a real thing. I believe that some people believe they're vampires, but they're not real, if that makes sense. But that's what I said before I even did pull the rods, use the rods. I said I think it's going to come out confusing. I think something was done to you. But were you bit by a vampire? I don't know. Something bit you. But it said yes. It said yes. So you're not thinking, you're not imagining something bit your ass. Put something in your neck. I don't know. Whew. Roxanne. Okay. All right, let's see. V. Will the U.S. recover? Everyone is saying it's failing. Or it's falling. Okay, will the U.S. recover? Let's see. Anne, hello, Anne. Okay. Will the U.S. recover? Wait. Will the U.S. recover? Oh, yes. Yes. That's a quick yes. Right? Yes, with the rods. Alrighty. And then Miss L, you said, well, win the $16,500 for life within 2 months. So I already answered your question. I said you can ask another question, but not to do with yourself. If you guys want to ask extra questions, you may do it, as long as it has to do with like celebrities with me, or the president, or what we hear on TV and the news. That I'll answer. Personal ones, you're going to have to donate for $6 for another yes, no. Your first one is free, but if you have a second one, it's only $6. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, y'all. Thanks for giving this a like. I appreciate that. And if you subscribe, thank you. I got the rods, copper rods, dowsing rods for yes, no's, or tarot. Let me know what you prefer. I know, but I already did the question. You know, I don't order a steak, eat the steak, and say, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted the steak medium well, but you gave it to me well. Or, you know, you gave it to me well done, and I did medium well. Well, you didn't say anything prior to it, ma'am, and you ate it. Yeah, you're right. Can't say nothing after, all right? You know what I'm saying, right, Miss L? I'm not trying to be rude, but okay, because that's the second, I would have to ask it again. Yeah, it's only $6 if you like. You know, you pay more than that for probably a latte out, so. Oh, V, don't be scared, because I ain't Jesus. Maybe that'll tame you down. Yes, I feel like I'm accurate. I don't feel like many people ever tell me I'm wrong, which it actually surprises me. I always say I ain't Jesus, take it leave, but no one ever really tells me I'm wrong. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have to be wrong. At some point, I'm not Jesus, I have to be wrong. But I don't really ever, and I say it on the live stream. Y'all can come in the live stream and always say, you did a reading, you were wrong. No one ever tells me that. I go live, people see I go live. But don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you have a question to ask, go and ask it. It's just an answer. Doesn't mean it's true. unless you believe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you believe me, well, hey, then ask a question that matters. Ask a question that matters. Yeah, it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it depends on what we believe in it. I do it for fun. I do it for guidance. I don't do it for anything other than that. So I think that could be why it's accurate, because I'm not doing it to be like, girl, you need to leave him. Girl, cheating on you. I don't do it for that. I do it to like, look, you take some time to yourself. You're going to figure things out. I do it to help guide, help this, help that. So that's why my intention is different than a lot of readers. And I give free every time I go live, every time. So my intention is different. Is my SP intimidated to contact me? Probably V. But why would that intimidate you to ask that question? Because you want to hear a yes, or did you want to hear a no? Oh, thank you. It's a yes-no question or oracle today for free. If you want a detailed question, it's $10. If you want a second yes-no, it's only $6. General's only $6. Yeah, okay. So is my SP intimidated to contact me? Probably. Hold up. This is going to come out funny because I don't think they're intimidated. I think it's something else. I don't think that they're intimidated. But I do think there is something there that is holding them back. But let me just ask the question you asked. Intimidated. Are they intimidated to contact you? Hold up. Let's get these loose and ready. Okay, look. Are they intimidated to contact you? Look at it. No. They're going way to the sides. I don't know if you can see that. Way to the sides. No. It's not just... I told you. I don't think it's intimidated, but it is something there. There's a bit of fear in a way, but it's not intimidation. It could be like, look, I'm tired of arguing. I want to keep arguing. You don't intimidate me. I'm just tired of the same old... Something like this. If there's something that is there, it's not intimidated, but there's a bit of a fear of something there. I don't know what exactly it is because I would have to ask and pull cards and see, But anyways, what you got? Yes. I'm sorry, there's a complicated situation. Yeah. Of course, you're welcome. And you know what? Let me do it with tarot also, just because I feel like it. Look, I'm going to do it with tarot also. Are they intimidated to contact? Because maybe we'll get something better out of it. I'm just going to give it to you for free twice. See, this is coming out as, yeah, kind of, but not really. Okay, they're the same. This is the feeling I get. It's like they want to, yet something is holding them back. And I don't know if there's something like that is... Could be a very young or immature energy that doesn't know what they want. They don't know exactly... I don't feel like they know what is holding them back. Oh my goodness. I feel like they're very confused. They don't know what exactly they want out of life. And so they couldn't really even tell you what's holding them back. It's not necessarily intimidation though. But maybe there's something here. I don't know if they feel good enough for you, which would be intimidation, right? But what is it? There's something sitting here that ain't, that's a little different. Anyways. So in a way, it's a yes, they're intimidated, but not intimidation, but there's a bit of a fear or something funny there. Anyways, okay. Okay, so does this make sense? Okay, good. Thank you, V. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit younger. So I think that, there's something there. Okay, that... They're pressured. Okay, so there is something there, but I don't feel like they're intimidated by you. But There's a bit of a fear there, though, that not good. I don't know what it is, but do you understand what I'm saying then? Okay, good. I'm like, oh, shoot. I don't know if I'm making sense to you, but this is what I'm getting. Let me explain it the best way I can. Because, look, I don't know you. I don't know your life. I'm just pulling a couple cards, 3 cards in your whole life, trying to tell you about it, right? But I'm glad if it made sense to you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you. Of course, you're welcome. Yeah, it does. It kind of comes through as an intimidation, but it's not really that they're intimidated. But it does kind of iron you, kind of seems to be that way a little bit or something. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Thank you for being here, yo. My rings need shined up. My daddy used to always sit there and shine up his jewelry. His jewelry. He just sit there and shine up his rings. Now I'm doing it. Sitting there shining up my jewelry. No, wait. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want the rods, let me know. They're fun. They're different. You know, they're called dowsing rods. You can use that or tarot. Hey, I got them too. Yes or no. I gotta flip a coin for no too if you want. But it's all in the, excuse me, description box. Yes, I did, V. I always do that. Hey, thank you for noticing. You know, a lot of people don't know, but I always try to match. Come on now. Do you know this movie? Mushroom belt with the mushroom earrings. Gotta, you know, match up mushroom belt with the mushroom earrings. It's an Eddie Murphy movie, if you don't know. Anyways. Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing. Miss Sarah. Hello. Mrs. Sarah. Hello. Will PCH visit me this? I think you're the same person as someone else. You're the same way that someone else spelt it. I think you're the same person with a different screen name. Are you? Are you Linda? Do you also go by Linda? I think you do, Miss Sarah. Hold on. My friend. It's your friend. We ain't doing that. You're coming through with a different name here. And if you were just to be honest and say, yeah, it is me, you caught me, I would have given it to you. But you said, now you're lying. You say it's my friend. It's not. I'm sure you'll just come back anyways. They'll just come back. I'm going to take you up there. And I got Linda. I got to take out. You're the same person coming in, asking me more than one question for free. Knowing the second one's only $6. Are you serious? Both channels you just made up, I could see. That's just messed up. I'm going to do that. You know, that shit's going to come back to you. Right, Linda? Sarah, whatever your name is. That ain't cool to do. Shit catches up with you, but you don't seem to care. It was going to catch you. Come in here and try to fool me. Hell? Boy, I just asked the rods if I'm part alien and said yes. You ain't going to fool me, dummy. Anyways, let me take a quick little break. Hey, don't mind me. I don't like when people try to get one over on me, because I already give out. And change your screen name to come in for another free. That just gets to me. I got bills to pay. I don't come into your work asking for everything for free. Shit. Okay, lovely. Let me get you, then I'll go take a quick little break. I'm using the rods or tarot. If you don't specify, I'll use rods. Okay, the description box and everything. All right, so can you tell me, is V serious about working on our relationship? All right, let's use the dowsing rods. Let's get them loose. Let's get them going here. All right. Oh, you said tarot. Okay, I didn't do it. Tarot. Let's get the tarot. Okay. Is V serious about working on our relationship? I think that they want to be. I just don't think they can. Okay, so yeah, I think that they're kind of serious about it. I don't know if they're a bit younger and like they're trying, but I feel like they stressed or too much, or there's a bit too much going on. That I feel like I don't know if they're under pressure or what. Anyways, let's here and there. Are they serious about work? I think they are serious about it. I just don't know if they have the time to it. Something like this. Okay. So yes or no? Yes. Overall, yes. It's just, I don't know if they will. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but hopefully it does. All right. All right, be right back. You're welcome. I'm just going to take a quick little break. All right. Be right back. All right. I was up walking around. Starry, hello. Yes, yes, go ahead. It's a free with tarot or the rods. I have the dowsing rods here. And that's what I'll use unless you specify tarot. This is, look, y'all, I got my big ass cup of tea. Look at how, this is one of them big ass cups, because, anyways. I'm tired of those little regular mugs and you have to keep refilling them. This stuff keeps it hot all, for hours. Keeps it hot for like 6 hours or something. Okay, let me see. Tarot, all right, yeah. What is, it's a free yes, no. So what is the, does Joseph like me romantically? Oh my goodness, I just got this in my head. They want to you, but I don't know if it's more than that. Let me see. No. It's what I said. They want to, you know what I'm saying, right? They want to do, yeah. But, nah, I feel like they're selfish energy. I don't think they like anyone but themselves right now. Yes, that's a no. I feel like you already know it. But, okay. Take it lightly. I am Jesus. I'm not Jesus. Take it lightly. I'm Jesus. Okay. Dowsing rods. Shoot, I'm going to ask a question. You ask questions? I do. I do. What can we ask? What can we ask? About society, about the everything going on in the world right now. Okay, is people really eating human meat? Oh my God, that's already a yes. We already know that. But I'm going to ask it anyways. Are people really out here eating human meat on purpose? Purpose. Oh shit. That's a yes. You see, that's a, I need to lower it or move the camera. That's a, do I need to move the camera just a little bit? Okay, let me see. Yeah, pretty much Starry Night. Let's see. These are called dowsing rods. Using for they're copper. Look, let me show you. It's copper. They're a little thinner than I thought. And see the handles, they move like that. That's why when you hold them, they can move. And I'm not controlling them. Look, because I'm showing you. Now I have to hold it still like this. But then when I question, it moves on its own to the left or the right. You see, my thumb is not moving, or my hand. This thing moves on its own. You see that? Okay, so show you guys. Because some people might think, oh, you're moving it. I'm not moving it. Well, Abby and I get back together this summer. All right. I'm using the rods today, or turbo. If you don't specify, I use the rods. All right. Will Abby and I get back together this summer? T. All right. Will T and Abby get back together this summer? That's a no. It's a no. I'm sorry, but it's showing up as a no. I ain't Jesus, take it lightly. I'll give more of a maybe to a no on that card. You're welcome. I don't know if they work too much. I don't know. I feel like somebody's juggling resources or juggling this, juggling or working too hard. Something too much. So Tarot and Roz is the same. No. But take it lightly. I'm not Jesus. I'm Jesus. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I do appreciate it. Jay, hello. Will I get accepted into this new job? If you don't specify or rods, I'm using the dowsing rods. All right, let's see. Jay, I'm just mixing them up. Okay, getting them ready. Let's see. All right, let's get ready. Will Jay get accepted into this new job? Uh-oh. Kind of is going to no. But I feel like it's a good thing. Why? I don't know. The way the no is going there, is it going for a no? I feel like that's probably a blessing in the sky that you didn't get it because maybe something better is waiting for you or something like that. But take it lightly, I ain't Jesus. You're still waiting. There's probably something better for you. Then maybe this job ain't it for you. You know, type thing. But hey, take it lightly, okay? I would go to other interviews if you can get them, you know, like go. And if you can't get an interview, walk into the place. Y'all, I have never, look, I shouldn't say I've only gotten a job by walking into a place. I swear to you, I think any job I had, I walked into the damn place and said, are you hiring? May I speak to your manager, please? They'd go get the manager, and I'm like, look, I'm wondering. And once they talk to me and all that, they're like, okay, look, you know what? I haven't got one place that wasn't hiring. I sure did. I sure did. No, not right now. But I made them believe they needed me. And they hired me. I swear to you. And I can tell you that was Drug Emporium years ago. I worked in pharmacy. That was years ago. When Drug Emporium was Drug Emporium. There ain't no Drug Emporium no more, I don't think. But I don't know if they're Rite Aid now or what. But anyways. If they don't want you, other people will. Believe me, you. Okay? And that they don't want you. It's just that there might be a lot of applicants that it's not about you, you know? So they already maybe have their mind made up on someone else, maybe. Go to a place that's going to appreciate you. You know what I mean? I don't know if that will. So maybe that's why I say it's a blessing in disguise. But we shall see. Right? We shall see. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. R, hello R. How you doing, Red? I'm using dowsing rods today. That or tarot. So dowsing rods. Look, they're copper rods, right? And you can ask yes, no, and if it's a yes, they go this way. If it's a no, they go out to the sides. But they're fun to use. It's my first time using them during the live stream. So I can get you a yes with the rods or with tarot. Or if anybody wants to donate for something, wonderful, all right? But it is free. Yes, me too. I was like, I've always been interested, but I've never tried them out. So I'm trying them out. I like them. I think they're fun. Yeah. Hello, Sue. Yeah, if you want to ask a question, yes, no, Rad, and answer it with the rods if you want. Rods or tarot. For anyone, it's free. Let me know. And it's not only one free today. If you want to use the rods, you can have more than one free, but it can be about you. The first question, it can be about you. But the rest has to be about like the economy or the president or Elon Musk or Bill Gates or shit like that. Stuff like that. Excuse my language. Stuff like that. So you don't have to only ask just one today. But your first one that you ask, or excuse me, you can only ask one of the questions can only be about you. I don't know who they is. You saw them on so-and-so's channel. I don't know who they are. Thank you, channel. Hey, thank you, Sue. Yeah, y'all. Is that free yes, no with the rod or tarot? Let me know the question and let me know if you want rods or tarot. If you don't specify, I will use the rods today. Oh, they are? Okay. Very cool. I haven't heard of them. I'm surprised. Because I'm watching that type of stuff too. Huh. Yeah, you can have two today. Of course you can. But the first one, only one can be about you. The second one has to be about something else outside of you. You know what I mean? All right, so go ahead and ask. I'm here for it. All right, I'm here for it. Yes, no rods or what tarot? And look, this thing is out of the corner of my eye. I gotta show this. This little thing keeps, you see his head? This little Buddha monk, whatever this is, my daddy gave this to me. You know, it's the light hits it and then the head just keeps on moving. So according to my eye, I see this little monk Buddha thing nodding yes at me. I'm like, what? Can you imagine if his head started going no? I would freak out. No, I wouldn't freak out. I'd be like, oh, okay. What if his head started nodding no? Anyways, okay, sorry. Let me put that away. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fun. Okay, I'll try to remember to go. Thank you, Brad. You do? Yeah. Sophie. Is that Sophie Abba? It's with Sophie Abba. How are you doing? How you do? Hey, I'm using dowsing rods today for yes, no. When you get the rods or the tarot. So y'all go ahead and ask. Post it. I don't see any questions yet. I mean, I've done questions already, but meaning I don't see any more. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited because I'm learning these new dowsing rods. I've been practicing with them, and today I'm going live using them. I really like them, but I myself a thicker pair. I didn't really, these are thin. I need thicker ones. Thicker ones. Does N still have love feelings for Red ex-lover now? Okay, so now you're just friends, but you want to know if they still have love feelings. All right, let's see. Red. So I'm going to use these dowsing rods, and you guys specify you want tarot, okay? So let's get them ready. Let's just loosen them up a little. Let's get them ready. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. For Red. Does N still have love feelings for Red? No, it's a no. Thank you. I'm thinking that energies. No. Okay, come out as a no. But take it lightly. You're not in Jesus, okay? Take it lightly. But, yeah. Sophie, does Javier want to be more than friends with me? All right, let's see. Javier, want to be more than friends with Sophie. Let's see. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You're going crazy. Hold up. All right. Does Javier want to be more than friends with Sophie Eva? Yes, yes. That's a strong yes. You see that? That's a strong yes. Okay. You probably knew it. Yeah, I have a pendulum too. Actually, pendulum. I have one of those too. But no one ever asked for it. Yeah, Rad, go ahead. Yes, yes. Like I said, it's not about you. You can ask more than one question today with the rods. So go ahead. You guys can ask questions about anything. Only one about yourself has to do with yourself. But you can ask more if it doesn't have to do with you. Like if it has to do with it with life in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, are people really eating humans? You know, something like this. Which, yes, they are, but okay. Watch. Sorry. Let's go ahead and ask. Are people out here? I already asked it. I actually already asked it. Are people out here really actually eating humans? Oh my God. Did you see how quickly that went to a yes? Bitch, I done already answered you. You will ask me again? Wow, that was a quick ass yes. See? Just showing you. Okay, how they work. That was a quick ass yes. So go ahead, ask me another question. I'm using the rods today. Hey, I'm not going to stay here forever. So if you have a question, ask. You can ask more than one today. You can ask more than one today. The people, yes. What do you think? Do you think McDonald's is actually killing 20,000 cows a week? Is there that else out there? Hell no. I swear to God, go look it up. You cannot tell me there's that many cows on this earth. How many McDonald's is out there in all the countries? In all the cities? All right then. And all the other restaurants that is not McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, any other restaurant that serves hamburger meat, hamburgers, where do you think all that beef is coming from? All the ground beef. It's ground with human, it's ground with, look. Why do you think they be finding human teeth in the ground beef? Well, I said it. Someone's got to. Yes, Starry Night. I don't think it. I've checked on it. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Red. Can someone really see or meet with God? Okay, like, can they have real visions of God? Red. It's interesting. That's a good question. Let me take it. I believe it's a yes, but I don't believe we actually see God. I believe it's a bright light. So I don't know if people actually see God, or if they see light and feel peace. But okay, but let me get the question. No, I like it. I like the question. Can someone really see or meet with God? Like, can they have real visions of God? All right. Can they have real visions of God? Oh my God. Oh God. That was the quickest yes I've ever probably gotten with these. And I've been using these outside live stream just to see. That was a quick ass yes. Thank you, Rad. That was a great question. I like the question. Yeah, good question. All right. Did Meghan Markle really give birth to Archie? Probably not. Okay, let me see. Let me ask. Did Meghan Markle, okay, really give birth to Archie? Woo! Look at that. You see, that's a no. Do you see how far out to the right and left these rods are? That's a no. Why? Is she a man? Is she actually? I don't know. I just said, is she a man? That said yes. Do you see one from no to yes quick? I don't know, y'all. Almost every celebrity out there you think is a man is a woman. You think is a woman is a man. I don't know what the heck they are doing with people before they're even born. They're doing something with it. I don't know what they're doing with people. Why do you think there's so many gay people out there? Because they're not actually gay. They were actually a woman first. Or they were actually a man first. But I don't know why or what they're changing them around. I don't know why. This is something I've been learning about lately, y'all. A lot of Hollywood. The woman is not the woman. And the man is not the man. Originally, that's. It's just odd, y'all. Do your own research. Oh, right. I just looked over. Thank you, Roxanne. Okay. No problem. It's $6 for another yes, no. But I will get it for you. No problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Your rods, are you messed up? I don't think they're messed up. But yeah, thank you though. And Susan, hello. All right, Rod, and let me get you. If my sister will ever change her feeling towards me. Down the road. Down the road. All right. Wait, are you doing for the rods? Yeah, with the rods. Okay. Okay. Change your feelings toward me. I think down the road. For Roxanne. Roxanne. Will her sister ever change feelings about her? Oh, look at that. You got a yes pretty quickly. You saw that? Is this camera angle good enough, guys? I don't think it is. I need to put it up even just a bit longer. Look, maybe you can see it better. Okay, maybe that's better. Anyways, there you go. You got a yes. I think in the future, yes. Look, let me ask that Starry Night. Are your rods, these rods messed up? Oh. Look, immediately went to no. That was quick. Rods messed up? I said no. Okay. Well, I asked just to see. I said no. Can you imagine who said yes? Oh, okay, we're done with the rods. I'm glad you asked, Starry. Thank you. Ask whatever you guys want. I mean, shit. Ask. You can ask more than one today. But only one to do with your. The other has to do with like life, the Earth. Are there aliens among us? Or whatever. Ask stuff that you guys wanted to know for a while. Are aliens? Yes, is the answer, because I just asked earlier, am I part alien, and came up with yes. You know, a lot of us are. 200, hello. Will I be successful in becoming a therapist as a career choice? Tarot or Ross, whichever one you think would be better for my question. Okay, 200. As a career choice. Yes, you will be. Because I believe in you. And I believe that you do, in a way, believe in yourself. I don't know if you believe in yourself all the way. Because if you did, you wouldn't be asking me. You would know it, right? So there's some doubt that you're asking. You're like, no, I know, but I'm just making sure. Exactly. There's still, that's why you're asking. But I do feel like you would be great at it, too. And I will use the rods. All right, let's see. And Starry, I posted a general yes, no. A general is a general, yes, no is a yes, no. They're two different things. Up there. Starry, you did. You said, are your rods messed up? I answered it. But I don't see any other question. You asked about McDonald's as being human meat, and I already said yes. So I'm not sure what else or where else it is. I don't see anything else, Starry. But I see something underneath that. Underneath that, I see if there are dark side influences. I see that underneath 200's question. So not before it, after it. Okay, so let me get 200. Will I be successful in a therapist as a career choice? I already know this is a yes. I already know it's a yes. But if this says no, I'm sorry. Will you be successful? Wow. Wow. You saw that? That's a pretty quick yes. Yes. Starry night. And yes, by the way, you can. Yes, you can. Starry. If there are dark influences, can we stop something happening by saying we do not consent? Yes. And I'll ask this to show you. Yes. Because all you, and I say it every single day, before I go live, this is only for positive, love, light, peace, and positivity. Anything other than that, you are not welcome. And I mean it. And I hit that thing and I'm like, ding. You don't have to hit a ding. You can just say it out loud. You are not welcome here. You have to go. I don't want you here. Leave. That's all you have to say. That's all you have to say. Okay, but let me show you. There are dark influences. Can we stop something happening by saying we do not consent? Yes. Can we say that we do not consent to? Wow. That's a quick yes. You saw that? That's a... All right. Like I said. All right. Delilah. Will I find clarity why you be treated the way I was? Well, I don't know if you ever find clarity on it, but you might understand some of it. If that makes sense. I don't think you're going to find 100% clarity, but I do think you will understand certain things later. But guys, don't specify. We'll use the dowsing rods today. Will Delilah find clarity why it used to be treated the way by parents? Yes. That's it. You saw that? That's a yes. Okay. Thank you to the energies. Thank you to the spirit energies. So you got a yes. Yes. Exactly. So Star Night, they don't know better. A lot of times they don't know any better. They're just going to attach. Like, say one evening you're having these dark thoughts or you're being negative. Well, they're going to kind of attach to that because that's how they are. But once you say, hey, nope, 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 I'm not having it. You're not welcome. Da, 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 nope. And you immediately switch to grateful thinking, switch to a thankful attitude. Like that negative energy, it goes away. But yeah. Yeah. Right. So sometimes I think people pass on and they don't quite remember how they passed on. And so they're just kind of, energy is kind of sticking around or something. But I also think that a lot of times, I guess like energy from that energy is still, not that they are still here. I know it's so confusing. If we ask God, this is what I want, will it be granted? No. Because you said, this is what I want. Because you don't always get what you want. You get what you need. So that's going to be a no. But I'll ask it. We ask God, this is what I want. Will it be granted? No. Even though they say, ask and you shall receive. That's only if it's for your best and your highest good. You might ask for something, but it's not for your highest good, so you're not going to get it. Because your higher self is really guiding you. Not me, not anything else, but your higher self. But okay, let's see. Will it be granted if I ask God, this is what I want? God. Do you see that? How quickly that went to a no? I didn't even freaking finish the question. Well, because it already heard me read it. No. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Ooh, my hair is starting to grow. Because y'all know I chopped it in. Look, it's starting to grow. Okay, good. Not starting to grow. I know it always grows, but meaning, anyways, okay. These like, I think I'm going to go soon here, y'all. Thank you for being here. I don't see anyone asking me anything, so I will take off. Thank you so much, y'all, for being here with me. Thanks for the likes. I do appreciate it. And I think I'll do these more often, like give you an option at least between the rods and tarot. Are skinwalkers real? Ooh, that's a good one, Roxanne. See, this is what I'm saying. Ask other questions, y'all. Let's ask. Come on. Come on. I like this one. Roxanne. I wonder this myself. Because I do believe in a lot. But I'm like, the skinwalkers, they keep talking about skinwalkers. I think the truth to it, but it's the word they use, like skinwalker. It makes it sound like not real. Like, why do they say skinwalkers? Why do they use that word? Why don't they say aliens? Because it's more believable. Because we know aliens exist. We know we ain't the only ones here. Anyways, let me see. Okay. Are skinwalkers real? Okay, let's get these loose. Look. Let's get these straight. Let's go. Are skinwalkers real? Oh. No. Not in that sense, I guess. No, not in the sense where a lot of people think. No. That's a big ass no. I think it's yes if it was asked differently. What are skinwalkers? I don't know. This one answer you what is. This answers yes, no. Are werewolves real? Oh, one star. Let's see. I wonder that too. I think there's some truth to everything, y'all. Is it a big ass bad werewolf? Well, maybe not. But there's something true to, I think, experiments have been done. Not only on us humans, but on animals. Anyways. Are werewolves, let's get this ready. Are werewolves real? No. No. You saw it? No. They go to the side. No. All right. Thank you, energies. Thank you, spirit energies. Okay. 200. Well, all this age verification stuff with social media and it better resolved. It's scary how we're quickly losing our digital. I know. I don't know if it will get better. Resolved, yeah, in a way, but not better, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. I love these questions, you guys. Okay, well, all this age verification stuff with social media, and then get better resolved. Let's see. Will it get better resolved? All right, 200. Will it get better or get resolved? No. No. Oh, my goodness. Look, no. And it's like a big-ass no. The way it's going, do you see? Such a big no that it's like laughing at me. Oh, okay, well, fine. All right, Angie, you ain't got to be rude, right? You ain't got to be rude. Like, anyways. Sorry, gotta know. Are gray abductions real? Grays are types of aliens. Yes, right. Yes, they are, because I've been abducted when I was a teenager. I got the 3 little red dots. Y'all don't believe me? Do I need to show them? You see? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you see them, but I got the 3 little dots to prove it right there. Where they probed me or did something to me. I don't know. But anyways. Are gray abductions real? Let's see. Are gray abductions? Oh, shit. That's a quick-ass yes. Y'all don't be moving these rods at all. That's a quick-ass yes. All right. Are there already clone versions of us existing? I think so. I just don't think they're in the same plane as us. Does this... Oh, my goodness. How to explain? I feel like they're beyond the so-called wall existing. Like, they made clones of us, but they're existing somewhere else. Not right here. Anyways, let's see. Let's say yes. Because this is you guys have great questions today. All right, rods. Are there already cloned versions of us existing? Ooh, yes. Show is. Yes. That was a quick yes, too. All right. Yes. Someone told me I was abducted. Do you feel like you was abducted? Because you should know. Like, I was up on the little table, and then these little alien people scattered. Like, I scared them. I guess because I woke up, and they didn't expect it. So I heard their little feet go, like, scattering out of the room. Like they got scared of me, which immediately make me, I didn't feel scared. I think because they were scared that it didn't scare me. I don't know, but you have no memory of it? Some people don't. I have remember. I don't know. I woke up. And just like anything, you know what? Even to this day, like if I have surgery, they have to give me extra medication. Really. Or I'll wake up and they're like, oh shit. So they have to give me extra I don't I require extra medication. But just like when I was abducted, I woke up. And it scared them because they didn't expect me to wake up. So I don't know why I've always been that way. Needing extra medication. I don't get it. But and this is not something to be proud of. I remember I used to drink people under the table that were way bigger than me. Men. I don't know how I did that either. But I just can, I guess, withhold a lot more than other people. I don't know. I don't understand it. But yeah. Interesting. All right. Has AI taken over the world? Terminated style, but we are not aware of it. Oh, starry. Oh no, we're aware of it. A lot of are aware of it. Put it that way. I'm aware of it. I know that there's a lot of shit that's been taken over for years and years and years. Not just really, but a lot of people are not aware of it. So this answer is going to be a yes and a no because yes, AI is taken over. But are we aware of it? Well, I'm aware of it. Are you? So it's or some aren't. Has AI taken over the world? Oh shit. You saw that quick yes? That's a quick ass yes, man. Yeah. Of course. Right. Yes. You said they told me I got abducted. Who told you? Who? Because no one could tell you you was abducted unless they were there to see it. Like, do they see you get abducted? Like, I don't understand. Do they see me up, Scotty? Like, what do you mean they told you? Oh, a terror? Nah, I don't know. I don't believe in that bullshit. I just don't. I don't believe in someone telling you something you don't remember. No. If they told you that, it would jog the memory of it happening. And if you still don't have a memory and someone told you that, I don't believe it. I don't. Was Delilah abducted around the world? You want me to ask Delilah? I'm going to ask. I don't believe it. I'm not saying that you was never abducted. But at 3 years old, when somebody telling you this, I just don't. Was Delilah abducted around 3 years old? No. I don't know why a reader would have told you that. No. But maybe. You know, I ain't Jesus. All right, Ada. Hey, General is a $6 today. Today I'm using yes, no's with the Dowsing odds or the tarot. Okay, can be implanted in you without you being... Yes, they can come into your room and implant it. And just like what probably happened with Roxanne or whoever got bit on the neck. I don't think you were bit on the neck because someone was put in you. But it came through as a yes because you believe you're bit and something did happen to your neck. So it's going to come through as a yes. But can things be implanted, watch, without you being abducted? Watch. Yes. Oof. Do you see this? Yes. Why does it keep moving like that? Yes. Okay. Yes, of course, while you sleep. Yes, Roxanne, that was you. Okay, so I believe something could have been in you, but I don't know if it will ever be, like, if you go for a X-ray or a MRI or a CAT scan, I don't know if it would be noticed. I don't know what type of technology they use, but I don't think it would be noticed. But something might show up. Like if you go get a little CAT scan or MRI on your neck, there might be a little dot there, but they're not going to know what it is. Something like that. I believe that, Starry. I believe that. Yeah. All right, y'all. Anyone else? If not, maybe I'll take off. I really appreciate y'all being here. Although I'm having a good time, having fun using these dowsing rods. If you guys want to ask some more questions, ask me. I'm going to get up real quick. Before I leave, I'm going to get right quick. You said tarot. It's a free yes, no. One free yes, no about yourself. If you have other yes, no's, I will answer them with the rods. Not tarot, but with the rods, okay? But it can't be about yourself. First one can be about yourself, but I mean unlimited yes, no's with the rods. Life, basically. But I'll be right back, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna go or I'm gonna just I'm gonna just take a quick little break. What is the tarot that go ahead and ask your question, Ada. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, there. Okay, Ada, will I find an apartment? Okay. All right, let's find an apartment. Ada. Oh, wait, you said tarot. I think you said tarot, right? You wanted me to use tarot. All right, will I find an apartment? I feel like you will. It may not be exactly what you want, but I think it will do. All right. So maybe you should ask, will I find one that I love? Oh, look, you'll like it. You may not love it, but it'll do. This is coming out as more no. I'm not going to give you another one. I think it's coming out more no because of the way you're asking. Again, I already said before I even pulled the cards, I think you will, but I don't know if it's going to be one that you love. So that's why I think it comes out as more no, because I don't know if it's up to your what exactly you expect to have. And right now in this time of life, take it. Like, hey, it may not be the best thing out there that you want right now, but if it's an apartment, if it's a place that you have to call your own, take it for now. Something like this. So even though it's like more no, I'm still going yes. Because I do think you will. I just don't think it's up to your standards. So that's why a lot of times, you guys, when you ask questions, the yes and no can be very confusing because in your eyes, you may not find one that's suitable for you. But in my eyes, it's suitable for you. You understand? So the yes is going to come through because yes, you will. But in your eyes, no, it's not what you want. In my eyes, it's too bad. You got the place. Take it. It's kind of a fight. Or kind of I don't know how to explain this. I don't talk too much. You can take it as no or yes. I'm going to guess. Okay, so you understand? Yes. So I don't think it's of it. You know, maybe people are loud or maybe people got dogs barking in the back. I don't know. Well, for now, yeah, you'll find one, but up to your standards, I don't know. Did you see my question above? Well, apparently I didn't. What is it? Let me see. Let me see. What? What is the question? I already answered, can things be implanted in you? So what else? Was the question, Star? You're welcome, Ada. Thank you for being here. What the question was, Starry? You've been asking me some good questions today. Y'all been asking good questions. I like it. Alrighty, let's see. So, Starry, what question are you referring to? Wow, I look so damn white. I mean, I'm half white, but wow, I look so white. I look so pale. Crystal, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I'm using Dowsing or Tarot today. If you don't specify, your yes, no will be done with the Dowsing rods. If you want Tarot, you're going to have to say Tarot. Does Corey want to get back at me? I feel like it'll be a no. I feel like they might want something from you here and there. Hold up. Let me ask. Oh, okay, Tarot. All right, let's get Tarot. They're not going through, Starry? Uh-oh. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. All right. You're welcome. Thank you, Kay. Does Corey want to get back with me? Oh, shoot. Look at these three that... I'll take these three. If you don't want me to, I won't. But I think I should. That's what I thought. So, I don't know. Oh, I broke it with him yesterday. Okay, let me explain. This seems like somebody who maybe is out there wondering if they should go world. So, in a way, the breakup could be a good thing for both of you. Because you want to know, does he want to get back to... okay, yes and no. Now, let me explain. Maybe you work well together. Maybe you guys do things together well. Maybe this, that, maybe that. I don't know. But yet, there is... I don't know exactly, like sleepless nights, if it is somebody expect the worst and they obsessing over things. And if that's the kind of energy that they are, do you really want to get back with that type of energy? Expecting the worst and always thinking negative and da-da-da-da-da-da. So maybe they want to, but maybe they think they're because they think negative. I don't know. What is this? Okay. Okay, look. Does Corey want to get back with me? I get a no. Hold on. Just give me one more card, please. I know, I understand. But let's get one more card. Just give me a yes or no for Crystal, please. Stop explaining. You know, energy always be explaining shit to me. Like, just give me the yes or no. Like, well, it's not that simple. More yes than no. Just to answer you, more yes than no. I feel like they think there's a lot of, look on the bottom, seeing on the bottom is more no. There's more yes. And I think that's how they think. Like, yeah, I wish this, yet I'm kind of glad that it ended because it's anxiety, it's stress, it's this, it's I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it makes sense. Yeah, they wish maybe things were done differently with you, but at the same time, hey, this makes sense because you know, wasn't working. It wasn't this. So at the same time, even if they want or wish, they try best this way. I hope this makes sense to you. My question, Starry. Okay. My question. You said my question. I see that you said my messages aren't going through. Hate YouTube crap. Up above my question or something. That Katy Perry song, Hot and... What about it? I still not see a question. Starry. Oh, good, Crystal. Good, good, Kay. Thank you for being... Crystal, if I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Thank you. So, Starry Night, I can show you. I'm reading everything. What would you like me to show you? I'm going to just chat slowly so you can see. I'm reading everything that I see. Okay, maybe I don't see what you're saying. But you know me, I always go through everything. I look at everything. I say hello to everyone. I read everything. Oh, and I even checked twice and still don't see the question you're talking about. You said just above the arrow. Okay, so I see the arrow. Just above the arrow says, hate YouTube, it's crap. So let me just show you. There's the arrow. Above it. Next thing or thing before that, you said something about hate YouTube, it's crap. Wait, where is it? Star Night. Right there, hate YouTube, it's crap. All right, let me get back. I don't see it. Above the arrow, says my messages aren't going through. Above that, the next thing for me was, did you see my question above? Above that, I mean you enough. Above that, yes, you will, Ada. So it's not there. So instead of you telling me I'm not reading all your questions, even though I answered like 10 for you today, why don't you just repost it again then? I'm telling you, I don't see it. Yeah, I'm about to go. Don't tell me. Look, look, Starry. Don't tell me. No, but I've been looking for it. I don't. Okay. You don't want to repost it? Then don't. Thank you for being here. I'm going to go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Please believe in yourself. Know that you are all here for a reason. All right? Thank you, and on the next one.